this is Crystal. I'm with Maeghan today. Hi, Maeghan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Could you tell me a little bit about your organization?
Yeah, so I work at Ticor Title, and we are a title company. So anytime you have a real estate transaction, buyer, seller, mortgage broker, you go through a title company. So you have title and escrow. Escrow officer is going to be the person that is the neutral third party, the person kind of coordinating the communication between all the parties.
Mm-hmm.
They also prepare documents and make sure things are getting signed on time. They disperse the money at the end of the transaction. And then title is actually doing research on the property itself for anything in the past. So when you get title insurance, you're actually insuring the past.
Oh, wow.
So you're making sure that there's not going to be anything coming up for those future homeowners that's stuck to the property. So basically it ensures that you have a free and clear property, so you don't have to worry about anybody trying to come and put a lien on your property or say you owe them money. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
For sure. So what do people don't know about the Ticor title?
So I make kind of a joke about the don't know. So something that people don't know is that we do not sell tiles. So people will come in here and they're like, oh, you guys sell tiles, right? Like floor tiles, because they think Ticor tile.
Oh.
It's funny because they automatically think tile,
Yes.
but that's not the case. But on a serious note, something that people don't know is that escrow has to act as a neutral third party. So they cannot tell anybody what to do. They can't, if a buyer and a seller come in and the buyer wants something specifically out of the seller in a transaction, and they tell escrow, can you just get them to do this for us? Escrow has to act as a neutral third party. They're not allowed to tell other people in the transaction what to do. So they can only take instructions and do as they're told, really.
Sure.
So a lot of people don't know that about escrow officers and a title company. They're a neutral third party, so they can't be leaning in any direction on sides.
I see. And then also they do notarize the paperwork if needed for the transaction, right?
Yes. So when you sign legal documents and things like a deed, you have to make sure the person signing is the right person. And so an escrow officer has their notary. So they're saying, I'm taking full responsibility. And we have insurance for that too. So I can't just go notarize somebody's random piece of paper, because Ticor, our company, pays for us to be insured to do that. So if anything, liability came up and we were sued, Ticor has our back. But if we go notarizing all kinds of random stuff, that's not good.
Sure.
So the escrow officer has their notary, so they're going to be the ones notarizing those documents to make sure that they're stamped and approved.
I see. What made you choose this job?
So Ticor actually fell into my lap. I graduated college. I came back home. I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. I shifted gears my last semester of college, and my friend was working at Ticor as an escrow assistant, and there was a receptionist job at the Ticor in McMinnville where I was living at the time. And so I started at the front desk in McMinnville at Ticor, and after that, I really never looked back. I kind of fell into this job. It wasn't something that I chose, but I didn't grow up knowing anything about real estate. We never owned a home in my family. I didn't really know the power in real estate. And so getting this job, I've just been so blessed to learn so much.
Sure. What the most client like about Ticor title?
I think clients really love the fact that we provide a lot of value and education on both sides. So my job as a sales executive is different than an escrow officer.
Sure.
But I think on both sides, the escrow officers make it a point to educate those buyers and sellers along the process of a transaction, so they don't feel scared because it's a big deal buying or
Sure.
selling a home. Biggest
Sometimes once a
transaction.
lifetime, right?
Exactly, yeah. And so I think customers really love the fact that we go out of our way to educate people here, provide value, and build relationships. So that's something that in this business, if you're in real estate business, you know it's a relationship business. And we really put that at the top, is providing a good, relationship between everybody in the parties of the transaction.
Thank you, Maeghan, for coming and talk to us about Ticor Title.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me here.
Bye.
Bye.